Another pro tip, if you're going on a multi-day hike, especially if you're doing it solo, get a spot device or something similar. So if you do have any emergencies, you can get help, even if you don't have cell reception. Yeah, the best part about Spot is that every morning I hit the OK button. It sends an email to my family and friends saying I'm okay, gives them my location, and then at the end of every night I will hit it, which also says I'm okay, and it sends them my location. The middle button is more of a something minor happened, I'm behind by a day or two, but all is good. And then the third button is I, broke a leg or I need help. Please contact the local authorities and try to find me, and they'll get the location that you're at. And then this button, which luckily I've never had to use, is the SOS button. And that's pretty much the oh shit button. And Spot's claim to fame is if you hit it, a helicopter should be there within an hour. So it's nice to have that security and to make your family and friends know that you're safe. And so they get an email, once in the morning, once at night. And yeah, it's a good device to have. I even, when I'm not hiking, I keep it in my van, just because it's nice to have it in case something happens when I'm camping out somewhere in the middle of nowhere. It also has a whistle attached to it, so you can, call for help if you fall down a cliff or something. But I highly recommend one of these or a Garmin or something similar, where if you need help, you can get it. It just makes you feel comfortable knowing that you have that option. Well, I finally made it to camp. It's like 7:30, a bit late. Long day, good day. I'll tell you about it later. But I'm hot, I'm sweaty, I'm dehydrated. The fireball actually kind of worked. It got me to camp. But now that I'm here, I can filter some water. And more importantly, go for a little dip. Get refreshed. So, yeah. Yeehaw. Woohoo! Oh, yeah. 3 thumbs up. Oh, yeah. Day 23, I think. Starting to lose count. Made it to Tule Lake, or Tule Lake? I think Tule Lake. Beautiful little lake, and I'm happy to be at camp. It's a bit late. Um, the day started out great. Big climb up in the morning. I don't mind a climb in the morning. It's cool, and the views were out of this world. Probably the best on the trail so far, to be honest. And then it was like, I don't know, 9 miles of downhill, single track that I rode almost all of it, and just super fun switchbacks. Just, uh, yeah, it might have been my best downhill of the trail. I just loved it. Um, some sketchy parts, some definitely parts where if I fell I would die or get seriously injured, but that just made it better, it's just more exciting. I met a ranger, like a Forest Service worker, and he told me about those trees. So he said they're trying to keep the field a field, and these trees are growing up and they're destroying the field. So they do that to kill the trees, and instead of chopping them down, they cut the bark to kind of slow kill them. Seems like they're torturing them, but they're they're slow killing them so more wildlife can enjoy the trees dying. I think that's pretty much what I got out of it. So, they can use it, woodpeckers can use it, and whatever animals use dead trees. And so it takes a couple years before they actually die and stuff. But so that was pretty interesting. I also broke 2 more spokes coming down, which that's like 6 spokes now on the trip, which was, I don't know, it's kind of strange that I'm breaking so many spokes, but I think I have 3 spares left, so I should be okay for the rest of the trip. Yeah, then a little bit more downhill, and I kind of screwed up on the water situation. I had to ford this river, and I knew water was there, so I got 2 liters there. But I saw on the map I crossed another creek like a mile later, so I'm like, well, I'll just hold off on filling up more until I get to that creek, because it was all uphill, and that was a mistake because it was 12 miles to this lake, which is the next water source. And when I got to that creek a mile later, it was too hard to access. I tried, it was just overgrown, and just, I could hear it, but it wasn't worth the effort. So I just skipped it, and then I ended up running out of water, and I had to conserve for 12 miles, which kind of sucked. But I made it. I had Fireball to kind of quench my thirst, and I'm at camp, and there's water, and I wanted to make a fire, but there's no firewood, and I'm too lazy to get firewood, so I think I'm just gonna call it a early night. Making a rom bomb right now, and yeah, some good views. Good day overall. I did take one good fall, Superman fall. I think it's only my 3rd fall though on trail. I had my knee injury one, and then a Superman fall, and then this is my 3rd fall, and it was kind of a Superman fall. I was getting pretty hot and tired towards the end of the day. Got to be a bit long. There was a lot of climbing because what goes down must go up. So I had like all those fun 9 miles of down. I had to pretty much do 9 miles of up after that. So yeah, it was a great day, good views, no complaints. And remember to hike your own life. Makes sense, right?